Good morning. Oh, my glasses need cleaning. Pleasant morning. Happy Tuesday. Morning, morning, morning. Yeah, that's the rooster you hear. Very much so. A rooster crowing outside. That's the sound of the country. The Jamaican countryside. Guys, outside is so wet. Last night, I needed a boat to get out my yard last night. Oh my God. Zizi, good morning. You should have seen my yard last night. It was like a sea or a pond, left to right. I made a short, so I'm going to upload it. Not on this channel, though, the other channel. Man, what a rain last night. It was like a storm. Wow. I just brushed my teeth. It's still a bit swollen, so, but it's not sore. I am thinking that it's the tooth under the gum that's really feeling, that is puffed out in the corner under the gum, maybe trying to bust out. Yeah. I don't know what it's up to, my dear. I just saw your message, that time of the night. I think I was knocked out because I took pain pills. Yeah, both for my shoulder blade and my feet. Yeah. So I'm happy when I woke up and looked outside and saw that all the water ran away. Oh my Lord. I certainly would need one if I wanted to get out my yard last night. It would have to be an emergency for me to really say, go through that water, because I am not a good swimmer. Yes, I was. Whatever I take, even over the counter pain pills, it normally does that to me. You still hear my grogginess I set my alarm to wake early this morning because somebody came to Jamaica. I'll tell you outside of the chat. And we are supposed to meet up. If it's not today, it's tomorrow. But the plan was for today. So I don't know. I haven't heard from him since he landed. But I'm just giving him some time in the morning. Yeah, we have work to do. We have work to do. God's work, YouTube work. You get the drift. Pleasant morning, silent watchers. Thank you for the thumbs up. Welcome. I am in Jamaica. Oh, I washed it last night, Cece. Look how it's dry. And I dried it with the fan, and I didn't even get to do anything with it. I showered, and yesterday was like blazing fire hot. So I washed it late in the evening after the rain. Or was it a little before the rain? I don't remember. The color is still there a bit, but for my birthday, I want to cut it and recolor it. I'm trying to find a good hairdresser in my town that can give me a pixie cut, and I don't want a barber to do it. I want a hairdresser to do it. But all the hairdressers are upstairs. I'm not lying. If I washed it before the rain or after, but looking back, I think it was before. Yeah, and I was also in an online meeting last night with my high school group because we have plans for the year end, and we were discussing some business. Yeah, so the meeting started after 9 and it never ended until after 10. Good morning, Pop-Up Julie. Yes. Morning, Proud Mixed Child. I hope you're well, maybe not so much, but I hope that you are enjoying your vacation. Mm-hmm. Every end of the year we have a link up, a high school link up, and it happened 3 years in a row already. So it's something that we want to continue. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the 4 thumbs up, guys. Welcome. Please remember to tap your screen and give a like. Just taking one day at a time, which is right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so proud. I was just telling Cece that my yard was so flooded last night after we've been getting rain every day. And can you believe the forecast says that we are gonna get rain today and tomorrow again? I think that they're gonna send out some flash flood warning because this earth is so saturated. My yard is was like a sea or a pond or a lake, whatever you wanna call it last night. I'm gonna upload a little shorts on my unbothered joyful Julie. Trust me. And I hear all the other parishes are so many other parishes crying for rain. They're having drought. Every year the weather gets more and more unpredictable. Yes, thank you. Once I'm inside the house, I'm okay. I don't see why I should be outside in that water. Good morning, KNL TV. Kayla, how are you? I don't see why I would be outside in that water. My girls, they ordered water boots. They bought water boots. I entertained last night, just my life. JJ, I entertained last night on my life and it was fruitful. Wow. Is it public? I can go back and take a look. Good morning, Katie. Pleasant morning to my beautiful queen. And sunshine, joyful Julie. Joyful Julie's special love and God's continuous blessings upon your life always. Amen. How are you feeling, my lovely? I am feeling, my spirits are high this morning, even though the mouth is a bit uncomfortable still. But to be honest, I am not feeling any pain. I just brushed my teeth. And after this live, I'll be soaking with some warm salt water again. Yes, so thank you for asking me. I'm feeling okay, Sandra, and I'm also happy to see you here at this early time of the morning. Parts of certain islands, despite being uninhabitable, have already sunk into the ocean, Julie, and they say it's supposed to happen. Many islands shall sink. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know if we'll live to see, well, Jamaica would sink because although it looks so tiny on the map, it's not that little. It's 144 square miles, I think in length. I don't remember in width, but it's big. Maybe some areas that is close to the sea. I don't know, but like remember that Port Royal, a place in Jamaica where the pirates were fighting and everything like that. Already sunk. Port Royal already sunk. And it's a rich history. All the ships and all the buildings and everything is so deep under the ocean. There's a documentary on National Geographic about it. Port Royal, how it sank. Um, yes, good morning, co-worker. Yes. Um, Hi Sandra. Yes, you can take a look. All right, I certainly will. However, on a lighter note, I did get your crate of rose apple. Well, I want them. How are you going to get them to me, sir? I need to know. You don't have to inform me here. You can send an email, okay? Because I am surely anticipating. I'm already smelling them, I just don't know how they taste. The taste is imaginable, but I think I know how they smell because I've been hearing that they smell so much like a rose, a red rose. And that's why I really, really, really am really, really wanting to know what a rose apple tastes like. Wow. It's Jules. I'm getting water now. I'm so happy for you, Kayla. I don't know what could have caused them not to turn, I mean, to turn off the water. But I'm truly happy for you because even me that lives in the country, when I was little, I remember when we had to go to the river to wash and to even fetch water. May I use that word fetch? My grandmother used to say, "Pitney girl," and to the boys, "You don't have to go a river, go fetch some water." Yes. So when that water, we brought home that water now, she would use it to wash up plates, not cook or drink. Give the chickens water and the dogs and things like that. My island will sing parts of it already has, and due to hurricane season every year, it just makes things worse. Oh my God! Now that you're saying this about sinking, parts of Puerto Rico sinking, I Montserrat comes to my mind. You see what happened to Montserrat with the volcanoes? It's almost inhabitable. Just a few people left on it, and only God knows why they keep holding on to that little piece of island. Because UK takes them in without any problem. America takes in the Montserratians without any problem. I know a few of them that lives in America. I have a good friend from there. Why those people so I don't cultural that they cannot leave the island, that they are in danger? My God, even when they are in danger, they send subs down in the ocean to see what remains have fallen down there. Yes, I said proud when I came across, because I know the history of Port Royal. We learned it in school, in Jamaican history. And when I came across the documentary on Nat Geo about Port Royal, it's like I didn't even want to blink my eyes when I was watching the documentary. Oh my God, I was so hooked to watching it. It's really, really interesting. Good morning, my sister Ter. Good morning, sis. I just got to work. I can't stay. You look lovely. I hope you're feeling much better. Yes, spiritually I'm feeling better, but the mouth still has a little discomfort. But I'm thanking God that I didn't really have to run to the dentist as yet. I'm planning on going to the dentist, guys, but I really want to hold out for my birthday, and I have some plans working on. I want to get past those plans before I go to any dentist to let them perform any surgery on this girl's mouth. You hear me? Because I might not be able to speak on Sunday when I am gonna go live for my birthday on Unbothered Joyful Julie. Guys, I'm telling you from now, look out for a birthday live stream. So come on over with all the excitement. Drop all the rubies, drop all the super chats, drop all the well wishes, share out the live. That's all I am asking. And if you come across any ads, watch them. Anything you do, I appreciate. All right? Really, Miss Jules? Yeah. Julie Rose apples are in Jamaica. It's amazing. You have never had them. They are accessible to you. They are like in the east of the island, proud. And some parts I hear of in western. But I have never seen one. I've seen the tree, but never the fruit. Somebody pointed out the tree to me. Bless good morning to each and every one of you on the live. God's richest blessings. Stay safe and have an awesome day. That is it. Thank you, Sandra. You too, my sister. Checking in. Bless good morning to you, my sister. Blessings and a blessed morning to everyone here. Randingo, when I joined your live yesterday, our favorite auntie called me same time on a video call, you know? And so I took the call because I don't like to, when she's calling, I like to answer her. And I told her, you know, but she was telling me something very important regarding your brother. And I listened, and then, I already said that I was going to go to the kitchen. When I went to the kitchen, the Wi-Fi wasn't picking up around there at all for the live stream. It was just breaking. So, thank you for the time out, Proud. for timing that person out, although I don't know what they did, but whatever crime they committed, you handle. I'm sure I trust you to handle. Yeah, surrounding. I'm sorry. That's why when I came back to your live, it was finished, and I left a comment there. Did I leave a comment? No, I didn't leave a comment, but I was watching to hear what was the breaking news, and and all those things. No disrespect to the host will be tolerated. Be respectful, or you will get booted. Your choice. That is it. Yes, I am Jamaican, Patricia. Mm-hmm. Yes, you need to CC. Our island surfaces are like pie crust, to be honest. Julie, they are pieces. Oh my God. Hello, Jay. How are you? Good morning. All right, take care. Your phone. How is your phone, Terry? I hope it's all right. Interesting about Port Royal too, Julie, because when hurricane season occurs, it's all the ports here get shut down by government order. Yes, here too. Here too, airports, even airports, if it's bad. So yeah, all the ports. Sandra is saying hi. Morning run. Hey Remington. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. Hope you too are having a good morning. Mommy. Yes. 1 second, guys. Sorry about the mute, guys. Man, these people, they need a life. Yes, my sister. I saw your comment. No problem. Okay. Oh, those are the things that you're deleting. Oh my God. I wonder if I need to be. What do they call those people that looks in the crystal ball? What do they call themselves again? Best good morning to you, my sister. KNL TV. I'm doing fine. Yes. If then too much. If then too much. I just want to be seen. Poor thing. Poor little thingies. Poor little creatures. Oh my God. Fortune teller. I need to be like a fortune teller and make some money off them. Tell them if and where and when they're gonna find love. Will you be able to find love on YouTube? Yes. Just continue to come to my live stream. Continue to drop the $100 super chats or the $50 super chats. And very soon, very, very soon, you'll find love. Julie's joyful fortunes. Future channel idea. Exactly. They're putting ideas in my mind. My. you know, I see people do all sorts of strange things here on YouTube, and they be getting some super chats. When you look at their screen, you see every color. Every color. For real. Guys, as you know, my subscribe count is going up here. 420 something, I think I saw this morning. So I am working on my watch hours. Alright? So that's the reason for me to come live. I have a video that I will edit this morning and try to upload today. 425, thank you. I think I saw 422 before I started the live. Some of the others content idea goes viral. Really, sometimes go viral and are hugely successful. You're telling me I see them all the time. Thank you so much, Proud. I see them all the time. I think it's going on a really good pace, you know? I think August, September, October. I think by October, November latest, it could be earlier, I will be at 1,000 subscribers. And maybe, I don't know if one of my video might go viral. I will gain my watch hours, so I'm not going to put any goal for the watch hours. The watch hours can come very quickly. If I was putting out certain contents, I would have been at 1,000 subscribers already and monetized already. Trust me when I tell you that. But because I refuse to put certain contents on this channel, I know exactly what to do. But I'm not doing it. I already have a channel for those things, and I'm letting certain things stay over there. Thank you, Kayla. Congrats on your channel's growth. I saw a shorts of a guy peeling fruit and it went viral. It's amazing how hard. Trust me. You remember on my first channel, Proud Mixed Child, um, Joyful Julie, I did a remix on a shorts where somebody did a roast chicken and I reacted to that video. You know, it went viral though. It's going up to 500,000 views, you know. It went viral. I have a viral shorts too. Yes, the Lifestyle Adventure channel. Yeah. Thank you, Cece. It went, I would say that's viral. It's just a pity that, we don't really gain much from shorts. We don't really gain much from shorts, so. But it's long dry here. Haley is gonna fix it for me. Great job, very short. There's a pin between my shoulder blade. Oh my god, I just irritated it. Oh. The things some people go viral for, I would be embarrassed, for real, if they were me, no judgment though. I say the same thing. I just cannot come here on YouTube and do certain things. I just cannot. I'm not that brave or I'm not that bold to become a viral star for an honest accident. It's not something I would want to be known and noticed for. I agree with you. I really do. I really agree with you. Some ideas come to my mind all the while, but I'm not that desperate to to go viral. Mm-mm. And I certainly don't want to go viral on shorts. I would want to go viral on videos. I'm not telling you. I am not talking. If I wanted people to know, I would be doing them CC. I am not talking, but I've seen people, especially people of my stature, doing some things. See if you can pick up from there. People of my stature. Mm-hmm. You see, just like when you're laughing now, I imagine how the trolls would come for me. Andre, my moderator, sent me a video last night. I think it was from IG. Oh my God. OMG. If I was ever to do that, viral stars become the subjects if message boards, social platform, and even memes. So I definitely don't wanna go viral for real. Hello. That's one of them. Frollo. Hi Len, good morning. A pleasant morning, Miss Jules and everyone. Thank you for coming, Lenora. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lenora, you got the rain heavy yesterday because we were flooded. And today we're gonna get more rain. And tomorrow we're gonna get more rain. I need to walk with an umbrella if I'm going out. Always have umbrella in the vehicle though, but I don't like to walk outside when it's wet and muddy. I'm afraid I might slide and fall. Mm-hmm. Haley? Sorry about the mess. I didn't want you guys to hear me shouting for Haley to find out if she left already. What time now? Oh, I've been here for 27 minutes. What's for breakfast, guys? What will you have for breakfast? I'm gonna do a protein breakfast. Or something with fiber. I have been, people light themselves up. Oh my God. Lighting themselves on fire through the years back. It was something called the fire challenge. I think I know it. So some people poured lighter fluid, oil, or gas and took a match to themselves. Or some. How mad people them there? Those people are really sick in the head. Severe third-degree burns and were even seen burning on camera for minutes, trying to put themselves out and can't do it, right? How is your tooth, Jules? The pain is not bad then, but the gum is still swollen, so I am definitely thinking that it's a tooth want to bust out of the gum. Have guava and star fruit for breakfast, Julie. If only I had those, but star fruit is out of season. My little tree, it doesn't have any right now. And the guava is not ripening, but I don't have the tree. One of my neighbor and friend from long time invited me to come and pick some guava, and he was telling me how big and sweet they are. But he has visual problem, and I can't pick no guava because I am not gonna climb no guava tree. My days of climbing trees are over. I did a lot when I was a child, and I don't promise no one that I'm gonna try to use a stick either to pick no guava. If I could get someone to pick them for me. Good morning, brother Newfie. At work listening. Thank you. Yes, try. Well, I've actually seen that someone's face caught fire already. But let me tell you how it happened. We were at a wake or a setup, the night before someone gets buried. And he drinks rum a lot. And whenever he drinks, he likes to make problem. So I was standing watching him in the wee hours of the morning because setup keep until broad daylight sometime. And so he was drinking the rum and he decided to, well, that wasn't really making trouble. Starts to clean up the rum cups and, whatever little mess he saw fit to pick up off the ground. So he made a little pile and he poured some of the rum in his hand and rubbed it all over his face and his hands. For whatever reason, I don't know. And then he took out his lighter and tried to light the little pile of garbage that he picked up, and the flames went up in his face and both of his hands with the rum, and he was there using his hands to try to rub this might be too graphic, to rub off the fire off his face, but he got burnt. When he was done, there wasn't any skin left on his face or his hands. Right at the hospital, they had to take him. And he left scars on him all over. Gigi, my fellow Jamaicans wanted to spoil my show last night. Really? Were they trolls? It's seasonal. Soursups are seasonal too. Don't breakfast as yet. I'm not gonna comment. No worries. Alcohol is flammable. Definitely not a good idea. I don't know what led him, to take out the lighter. But he see people gathered, and why would he want to light a fire right there and then to cause smoke and so? He was just very tormented, but he learned the hard way. I felt bad for him. You know what he had to do to put out the fire on his face? He ran to a coconut tree and grabbed up the leaves of the limb that was hanging down and rubbed it on his face, and that was what put out the fire. Jules, I only hope the tooth got not spoiling under the gum, because wisdom tooth usually gets spoiled more. Yes, I understand that if something goes in through the little part that is already out, it can cause that. Good morning, brother Newfie, says proud mixed child. And I was at a health center one time, and I saw a little girl. Grandmother brought her at the health center, and she was burnt. And when I asked them, because I know the child's mother, how it happened, they said that the little girl used rubbing alcohol to rub up herself and then tried to light a candle. And the rubbing alcohol caught her skin on fire, and she was badly burnt. I felt so bad for the poor little child. Yes, because she's so innocent. And I'm sure that she had no clue that that would happen, or else she wouldn't have done it. When I was young, I was a tomboy. I talk all the time, maybe not on this channel, but the other channels, of how I used to climb trees, how I used to be rowdy, the things that I used to do with the boys, bird bush, river, all sorts of things. And I used to enjoy pouring gasoline on the rubbish heap and make a little drip a little bit, like maybe 10 feet away from the fire heap or longer, and then light the fire where I'm standing, and it run and goes to the rubbish heap and burn it out. Some bad things can really happen to people. Yeah, I used to enjoy watching fire run on the ground, but I wouldn't stand right next to the fire heap, to the garbage, and just pour the gasoline on it and strike the matches and drop it, because I know it can flare up. So that was what I used to do. Felt so bad for the little girl. I know that some people was laughing at that guy and saying that, yes, man, that's what you get for being so tormented. But I felt sorry for him, to be honest. I'm laughing a little bit now, but at the time, he's okay now, But at the time, I couldn't laugh. No matter how much he drank and give a lot of problem. But I just imagine if it was me or somebody related to me, I would maybe cry. So I couldn't laugh at that person. No, and good thing his wife was there, and they took him in a car and brought him to the hospital. I was so concerned about him. Trust me. Don't play with fire, or fire will burn you. We get burned without fire, much less real fire. Eh? As women, Lenora, we get, well, not just women, men too. We get burned, we get burned without fire. Haley? Yeah. So, sorry, 1 second, guys. Um, a man went viral years back for filming himself and a friend trapped inside of a building where they were doing construction and the place caught fire. They called for help. By the time, oh, but by the time the fire department came, the two men had been unalived. And the bad thing is that the man that called for help, FaceTime his mother. Oh, so she basically watched her son. I think I remember that incident. Yes, I remember that incident. But how wasn't the gadget that he used? Oh, it's because of the call that they did, where people saw what was happening. I remember. Mm-hmm. Yes, some really, 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 really sad, bad things can happen to our loved ones. Oh my God. What that mother has to remember for the rest of her life. Maybe unbearable. Yeah, very heartbreaking. Jean Paul. Hi. Tell me who's getting on my love. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. A very huge risk. Like certain jobs, I would say I wouldn't want to. Certain profession, I wouldn't want. For example, a fireman, a soldier, a police officer. You know, a fisherman. Certain jobs are just too dangerous. But we need everyone like that. We need everyone. I am happy for those people that has the heart, you know, and the courage. Well, it's coming on fine, but it's on break right now. Maybe next month we'll start up back again, proud, and I can make a video for you. Yes, next month. Proud Mixel, you see the level? English, please. Nice about number. When I say proud Mixel, this language. What did John Paul say? Please translate for me. He says something about number. Yeah, when it reached to that stage of the building, oh my God, tons of money, lots and lots and lots of money. Yeah, and some people when some people decide to make a house without getting a loan or you know going through like the National Housing Trust or things like that, they decide to do it directly from their pockets, it can be a bit strenuous. I figured it wasn't something too nice, so I ask you to please translate. He wanted you to send your tab number, and that was French. Oh, it wasn't Spanish. Ton numero. Oh. Okay, thank you so much. So, so that was the second thing. That was the first thing he came in and said, asking for a number. Well, excuse me. Well, I knew that Jean Paul was a French name. Thank you so much for being my translator for the morning. Appreciate. Oh my God. I certainly didn't know the first word at all. He was asking for a phone number. Well. These people is something else. I know French because that's the premier language in Cameroon, African spoken with which my father was his roots were from Cameroon. Oh, I never knew that French was what they spoke there, their official language. My God, every day I learn something new. Imagine Africans speaking French. Imagine. That's beautiful though. I know that Cameroonian ladies are beautiful, but this app is not a dating service. When they come to my live stream, they always come with that approach. They always come. Are you married? Who do you live with? Can I have your phone number? And I can't stand them, To be honest with you, I cannot stand them. I cannot stand them. I would want to come and say a lot of things about them. But, because I don't know who is watching. But they are people that I don't want to get close to. I don't want to get close to them. Even if a woman has a ring on her finger, some still ask even if she's married or not. Yeah. You see. They're the last set of people I would want to get close to. I've never seen a nation so disgusting when it comes to YouTube. They carry the most trolls, to be honest. I'm not lying. Sorry if I'm hurting anyone's feelings. But it's true. Okay, my dear Cece. I'm gonna make some tea, boil some eggs. Like I say, I'm doing protein breakfast. And edit my little cooking video that I made yesterday for this channel. It's nothing great, guys, but I hope it will get some views. Yesterday was extremely hot. The day before was extremely hot. I cannot function to make proper videos. Who cares? I might sound bratty or rude, but who cares? I'm going to go pick up some groceries, Julie. Stay safe and blessed. Peace and light. Have a great day ahead. Thank you so much, Proud. Safe, be safe out there, okay? When you're disgusting, you're disgusting. Thank you. They took over my first channel as being the highest number of people to watch. And I honestly don't appreciate that. don't appreciate it. Take care, everyone, says Proud Mixed Child. See, it's your off day. For real, Proud, you know. Oh my god, for real. When they used to come in my live stream, over 100 of them one time, over 200 one time, just flock to the live stream. My god, what a work Proud Mixed Child used to have to be timing out people and removing comments, and even remove some of them completely. Okay. So tell me who. Very determined. I will be on tomorrow, laugh out loud. I say because I've been eating light. I'm hungry. What tea should I make this morning? Lemon tea or ginger tea? What tea should I make, guys? Lemon or ginger? I don't want anything with caffeine. I want to drink something that will help with detoxing. Tell me who's getting on my nerves. I turned off the fan because it would have been very noisy in the early morning, but now I'm feeling warm. And I have to turn it back on. And I'm just staying for an hour here. And I will add this video to my playlist, my daily live stream playlist. And if I get to upload that little video today, I will add that video to my cooking videos playlist. I have things to do, you know, but I'm wondering if I should do it before my birthday or after my birthday, which I think I'm gonna do it after my birthday because of the inclement weather situation every day. Rain, 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 rain. And I will be busy this week as well, you know, meeting up with someone, getting some things done. The time is a bit strenuous for me. So after my birthday, which is next week, I will set out on my mission and show the world what I was up to. Lime tea, my sister is good for that. Okay. And I got, somebody gave me a few real limes that nowadays, that is like luxury, you know, Randingo. When you get your hands on a few limes and they're really full and juicy, that is luxury these days. And they just gave it to me. I didn't have to buy them. But I've been squeezing it in my water. my God, my foot is hurting. I was eating guineps at night. My daughter brought me a bunch of guineps. And these guineps are so sweet. I didn't even remember that I have them right here. Guinep them nice. I forgot, I didn't remember I would have shown them to Proud. The first one was so sweet because I brushed my teeth. But it will be, the second one will be alright. Okay, dear. This will jump off in another 9 minutes. I've given up 3 Randingo. Hi, Miss Kate. I thought of you yesterday. How are you doing? I love guineps. I'm happy when it's guinep season. Me too. Even yesterday I was burning up. I was so happy when the rain started to fall. Even though the earth is so saturated, my yard was flooded, but it really cooled down the time. Mm-hmm. That's alright, Kayla. Or maybe they're just not ripe as yet. Randingo, maybe they're not ripe as yet. That's why they're sour. As a matter of fact, we have a guinea tree. Even when them are spoiled, even when they're spoiling, they're sour. For real. But I always think it's because some bigger trees is hovering above it and it can't get enough sunlight. Yeah, man, I love guinea bad, but I'll sit over a lot of guinea and just eat them. Yes. Yeah, sorry about that. Once they're sweet. And I don't like them when they're easy to come off. I don't like them as you put them in your mouth. It feels like they're choking me. I like when it has a little, kind of hard to come off. We don't have any more guinea trees because over the years hurricanes tear them down. So we don't have any right now. And I don't even see a young one growing anywhere to say in another few years we'll have guinea. No, I don't see any. So we have to be buying guinea $200 a bunch. And these days, I realize it's not really like first time, you know. Neighbors are not so kind anymore. Some places, neighbors are not so kind anymore. So, sorry guys. Thank you, Randingo. I was about to get to that. Everything they sell, when you be the one giving away everything, and your neighbors will be selling everything. Look at that. That is the stage that we reach nowadays. We never sell a pot of ackee. We never sell a apple, a coconut, a star apple, nothing. People just come and ask for it and we say, go ahead and pick them. Mm-hmm. That's bad though. That's really bad. Certain things you don't sell. Absolutely. Absolutely. I see people say they have breadfruit ripening and falling off the tree. And when I ask them about breadfruit, they say I can get some to buy. And I took out my money and I said, okay, sell me certain amount. This is the amount of money I have. Whatever I can get for it. Yes, they have. I see people have the little plums ripening and falling off the tree. And I like to approach people a certain way, you know. I like to ask them, are you selling your fruit or whatever? I never beg. I will always say, are you selling your plums? I would like to buy some. But instead they say, no man, you can just get some. They say, yes. How much do you want to buy? And imagine God don't charge us. Let me tell you something, man. The people, the people that will say, one man in particular, I hear him saying how the breadfruit them are ripe and drop off. And I say, really? And I don't have any breadfruit tree, you know. Well, I have a little one, but he never have any. And I say, I would love a couple breadfruit, 2 or 3. And he say, yeah, man, me can, how much you really want? Because me can pick them for you. Can sell you some breadfruit. No, sir. Yeah, and you got to know how to play the game, my sister. Exactly. So you can't call me poor and bossy, you know. I'm rich in the Lord. You can't call me poor and bossy. Some people will say, don't say you're poor. You're not poor. But I know what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm not gonna be ungrateful, but I'm not a millionaire. I am not. I'm far from being rich. You know, me not go walk up to nobody and say, sir or ma'am, me can't be get 2 mango or 2 apple and then go insult me. I will ask, are you selling? Or can I get some to buy? People approach me that way all the time and I say, no man, I'm not gonna sell you ackee. Look how much ackee tree we have and the ackee them I go to waste. Come pick some ackee, man. It feels so pleasurable to me to invite people to something that they really want, free of cost. When the star apple tree bearing arrive, which part of we can eat so much star apple? And how them sweet again? I shouldn't even be eating not even one. So I will say, come climb the tree if you can and pick the star apple them. Anything at all. I know, me not gonna say me too kind, but that's how we grew up, seeing our grandparents doing it. She said, or he said, or both of them said that the more you give is the more the tree will produce fruits. And I believe in that. The more you give in life is the more you get, or the more you receive. And it's called reciprocating. I strongly believe in reciprocating. I don't really say, say me I give Kayla something because by tomorrow Randy go give me something. No, I just give freely and willingly, and then God just bless me freely and willingly, and that's how we should do it. That's how it should be. But hey, it's time for me to say goodbye for now. It's been an hour since I've been here, guys, and it was a beautiful morning pop-up live. Thank you so much to everyone that came out and supported. The usual people is always here in the comment section. We have I really appreciate the silent watchers as well. But I am forever grateful of the people that comments and keep the live stream active, because I don't know how I would do it if I should be here sitting and talking to myself. It's just like going to the market. They rather the good spoil than sell it cheap. Tell me about it. I see it all the time. The food just waste. But that's ridiculous though. Let me just say this and then I'll end the live. If I am a market vendor and I say leave my parish and go to St. Elizabeth to buy scallion and onion, because let me use that as an example. Scallion and onion grows a lot and time in St. Elizabeth, or to go to Trelawney to buy yam. And I go on a Thursday and start selling from Thursday, Friday. When Saturday coming up and I know that I am going home Saturday night, I am not going to let this scallion stay there and spoil and keep up no high price. I would probably slash the price in two, because when they go to buy, if they pay $100 for a pound of scallion, don't think they're selling it for $200 a pound. Maybe not even $300, but they sell it for $400 a pound. So if they even sell it for half price, they still cannot lose, but they don't have that type of strategy. They don't understand. They prefer to let all the money. They don't let them sell it and get back the money that they spent, even if they don't make a profit on it, but just to get back the money that they spent. They don't have that type of, I don't know what to say. But I'm gonna leave it here for now. Once you have life, you are rich and blessed. Yeah. Bye guys. See you soon. See you on the other live. Bye.